Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Madison Alexander, and I'm extremely excited to be here tonight. This is the extraordinary Symphony for Sue. Now, I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to host an event that strikes a chord so close to my heart. Almost a year ago today, as a matter of fact, a year and 1 day after Sue passed, I lost my grandmother, Miriam Richardson. She finally rested from her long battle with breast cancer. She was our pillar, and no words can express the impact that her departure has had on my family and myself. My Uncle Mark and my cousin Melanie are in attendance this evening, and it is our intention to never forget the deep footprints that our grandmother has left for us to follow. The first piece this evening is entitled Old Ironsides, Champion of the Seas. It's a musical portrait of the historical naval warship, the USS Constitution, first being the ship that depicts the grandeur of the sailing vessel as she cuts through the ocean. Thoughts of Home is a more lyrical section that features 3-string soloists and the feeling of sailors dreaming of families and of a sweeter time. In the battle, a series of first runs represent cannonballs flying all around the ship. And finally, the conclusion, Victory, which depicts the ship's triumph over her foes. Please welcome Concertmaster Ivo Grati. Ladies and gentlemen, conducting the Las Vegas Metropolitan Symphony Orchestra in their debut performance, please welcome Jeremy Wollstenhume and Old Ironsides. Now, in Jordan, the Jordanian University Orchestra performed with selections that were distinctly in contrast with what the chamber orchestra had performed. The rhythms and sounds produced an almost hypnotic music. This unique musical experience, combined with learning new cultures and the often distressing conditions in which the people lived, inspired Mr. Wollstenhume to compose Persian Passage. The work reflects on a journey towards a better place while still celebrating what we have and the hope of even better things to come. Ladies and gentlemen, Persian Passage. And now for a course in symphony etiquette. Now, people in Las Vegas, we all love to applaud, okay? And all of us performers, we love to hear that applause. But sometimes, particularly during a symphony of several movements, it may not be quite clear when exactly you're supposed to clap. So if you're so inclined, here is what symphony etiquette tells us. A symphony, in several movements, will have a brief pause between each movement. Within each movement, there will be pauses or breaks to emphasize or to set apart ideas or emotions that the composer is conveying. So sometimes these pauses or breaks could be just a beat or two long. But sometimes it's a little bit longer. So how do you know when it's appropriate to applaud? Simple. At the end of the work, when it's all over, except for that applauding part, the conductor is going to lay down his baton, turn and face the audience, and when that happens, if you have been moved to applaud, go ahead and knock yourself out. All right? So that's how that works, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, the final piece of the evening commemorates Janet Sue Mason and women everywhere who have battled breast cancer. We hope it brings comfort and strength to the women that Sue called her sisters.